looking to improve your SAT score? I was able to raise mine by 170 points using just free materials. Curious what those resources were? Keep watching this video to find out. Number 1, Blue Book. All of the practice tests in this app are created by the actual makers of the SAT, so these are going to be the best practice questions and practice tests to help you prepare for your SAT. However, the materials are limited, so that's why you might choose to use other resources as well. When I was first starting to practice, there were only 4 SATs and 2 PSATs for people to practice on. Now there's more. However, if you are looking to significantly raise your score, it's probably not enough practice tests for you. I would recommend taking these whenever you're looking for a diagnostic test or you're looking to get a feeling for what the SAT is like the first time around. How do you access these materials? First, you need to create an account on collegeboard.org. You're going to have to do this anyway if you end up taking the SAT. So go ahead and do it now. Next, you need to download Blue Book onto one of your devices, preferably a laptop. Next, you sign in using your College Board login information into Blue Book. Then, you'll see a screen that allows you to either take a test or view a test preview. The second practice resource I'd recommend is Khan Academy. This is College Board's official SAT practice resource. Just go to khanacademy.org and you can find resources for digital SAT, reading and writing, and math. You can create an account with Khan Academy, but you don't have to. The great thing about this resource is that it's completely free. You don't have the ability to take practice tests online, but they do give you an abundance of extra practice problems, and they give you an ability to break down all the different problem types by easy, medium, and difficult. So you can practice problems of all different difficulties until you're able to improve. I'll put the link for Khan Academy in the description for this video. I actually use Khan Academy a little bit differently. When I was first starting to practice for the SAT in December of 2023, the digital SAT materials on Khan Academy had been launched, but they still had things left over from the old paper SAT, and I used this significantly to help me prepare for the math portion of the SAT. Even though it was changing and you had access to Desmos calculator and the calculator throughout the whole thing, and there were different problem types, no longer imaginary numbers anymore, and the timing for the problems and the number of problems was different, I still found this resource helpful. As I already mentioned, the paper SAT practice resources on Khan Academy are no longer available, but paper SAT resources still exist. I would highly recommend these if you're looking to prepare to improve your math score. The Khan Academy free resource is great for reading and writing, but if you're really looking to hone your skills on the SAT, I would suggest using other resources for math. If you're looking to learn many mathematical concepts, then Khan Academy can still be great. But if, like I was, you're looking to simply become very familiar with the question types, then taking practice tests or using paper SAT practice problems may in fact be more helpful. So how do you get access to these old paper SAT problems, you might be asking? This leads me to my third resource. Your local library is another great place to go when you're looking for practice materials. That could be your school library or your county library. North Carolina, which is the state that I live in, has a great library system, and we can get books from all other counties. But even within my own public library in my town, there's still a lot of resources available. True, many of them are outdated and aren't meant for the digital SAT, but I can find old paper SAT math problems in these resources to help me prepare. Additionally, I can place holds on items outside my county that are more recent. and I can place requests for more recent 2024 and 2025 test prep books in order to help me prepare. Some of the practice materials that the library is going to allow you to gain access to for free are going to be test prep books like Kaplan, Barron, and Princeton Review. I in particular found Princeton Review to be very helpful. One of the great things about getting these resources from the library is that not only do you not have to pay for the book, you can use the information in the book in order to create a free account and gain access to all their online practice resources for free. One of the things you'll see advertised is going to be expensive tutoring in the SAT by places such as Princeton Review, but you really don't need all that. Getting their free practice book at the library and then using that book to create a free account and gain access to all of their practice tests is another great way in order to improve your SAT score. Now, I would recommend their College Board tests more than the Princeton Review tests, just because these are created by the actual SAT makers, and generally the Princeton Review tests are not quite as accurate. Sometimes there's a few mistakes. Generally, I found that they score my SAT about 50 points lower than if I took a College Board test. But if you're looking to simply improve your score, figure out what kinds of questions you're getting wrong, then Princeton Review or any of these test prep books is a great way to go. Though the College Board is still the best way to get a diagnostic of your score. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found my practice resources helpful, and I hope that they also help you to improve your score. If you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please leave those in the comments below. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching.